Yo, it's your boy Turbo, man. We back with another episode of Great Conversations and Guests, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe on the video, man. I'm back with another episode for y'all. We got a lot to get into. We got game day tonight. Atlanta Falcons versus Buccaneers. I'm gonna let y'all know who I got. I'm gonna let y'all know who I got later on in the show, though. But you feel me? Also gonna talk about Cam Newton and his choice of words about what he said about Shedeur Sanders and then trying to go and shake his hand. We also gonna talk about what Richard Sherman had to say about Travis Hunter receiving skills and his DB skills and which one he should do when he go into the league. We also want to talk about Davante Adams because it's breaking news right now that the Raiders is looking to move him right now. And he got a few good spots that probably can land, but we're going to talk about what should be best for him, though. We also going to talk about the Bears. They finally found their running game, but is it going to keep them going, and is they going to continue to get better? We also going to talk about the Aces, man. Last week I just told y'all that the Liberty going to be their toughest matchup, and right now they down 2-0. We're going to get into that a little bit. And also, just coming in today, Rashid Rice has just been placed on injury reserve. Kansas City just said, and he's looking like he got a torn ACL, so my Kansas City is looking kind of rough. But we're going to get into everything, man. Make sure, like I said, make sure y'all like, subscribe, and comment on this video, man. Let me know what y'all think. And so y'all know today, game day, Thursday night football. We got the Atlanta Falcons versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, you know. So today, I feel like I'm gonna roll with Atlanta. And any people out there betting or doing anything, I feel like y'all should roll with Atlanta too. Cause I gave Kirk Cousins I gave him a hard time before the season started because I wanted to see what he was gonna do. You feel me? But he got this team 2-2. They like mid road right now, but they've been in a lot of games. Like it's been tough to beat the Atlanta Falcons. Their defense look good, and Kirk Cousins kind of running that offense how he was kind of Minnesota. So I can't even knock them, but Tampa Bay, they've been winning too. They've been playing good ball too. Baker Mayfield been throwing that ball good. Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, they've been going crazy too. But I feel like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers gonna sneak up on them on this Thursday. You know, Thursday be kind of a short week for the motherfuckers. So I feel like Atlanta gonna get the best of them in this game though for sure. So y'all make sure y'all like and comment though, and let me know who y'all think about who gonna win or how the game turned out once this video come out, and let me know how Kirk Cousins been performing this season and how Baker Mayfield been performing this season. Yo, so make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe too, man. So we gonna get into it. Davante Adams, Joe, one of the top receivers in the league. You hear me? Been one of the top receivers in the league, but the last couple of seasons with the Raiders, he been down a little bit. He ain't been having nobody to get him the ball when they need him to. You feel me? Him being the best player on offense over there, and now all of a sudden the Raiders trying to move him. So you feel me? A lot of people been talking about where he should go. You already know what I'm gonna say. You feel me? I feel like he should come to Kansas City. If he want to win a ring and he want to win, you gotta come to Kansas City, bro. But I heard some people talking about he should go to the Jets and go back and play with Aaron Rodgers, but I ain't gonna lie, the way the Jets looking right now, he ain't gonna make them no better. So, and it's probably be Aaron Rodgers last year, so he don't want to be in another situation when he just got in the Raiders when you got that with Derek Carr. Then next year Derek Carr gone. So I feel like the Jets scratched them off the list. I think another good fit be Pittsburgh. Him being on the other side of Pickens, I feel like that'd be hard for teams right there, and I feel like that'd be special for Justin Fields with them already having a nice tight end and a good running back. Then now you got somebody like Davante Adams on the other side of the field. It's like both of them receivers gonna eat because you can't double team both of them. You feel me? So you gotta pick and choose. And I feel like that'd be kind of dynamic for the Steelers right now. I feel like that's kind of like a spark they need. You feel me? Another place you probably can fit him in, but probably Jacksonville to help Trevor Lawrence out a little bit because ever since Calvin really been gone, his numbers ain't looking too good, especially he ain't got off to the start like he did last year. I mean, they still got Christian Kirk and they got the rookie Thomas over there, but it'll be really, I feel like it'll be up to Davante Adams. Like, do he really think he can make an impact on that team right now in this like week 5 already of the season? And I think they 0-4, so it's like, I don't know, that'd be a tough decision because you want to go and win somewhere right now, you know. And I don't know, man. There ain't really too many spots for him. Like, because like I said, it's all about the scheme and then the position the position the team is. They winning, they losing. But I feel like the best bet would be Kansas City right now. Just to even if it's just to finish the season, because you know you're gonna compete for a Super Bowl. You know that Kansas City down two receivers right now, Hollywood and Rashee Rice. A big opportunity for him to come back, raise his stock again, to let people know he still got it. I know people saying he like, what, 32, 31 or something like that. So you know what they say, once they hit them 30s, people start slowing down anyway. But I think he still got a lot in the tank. But we're going to see, you know. Make sure y'all drop a comment and let me know who y'all think that should Devontae Adams stay with the Raiders, or should somebody come and get him, and what team would be best for him. Y'all let me know in the comments, and shit, we can talk about it together. And make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And speaking on Rashee Rice right now and the Kansas City Chiefs, you know, it had just came out that he's going to be placed on injured reserve right now after Pat Mahomes tackled the man during the interception, and it came up as a tore ACL, and I feel like that's gonna impact us pretty big, because it's already been kind of a slow start. We already got a lot of injuries on offense that's already putting us at a setback, and for him to go down like that, and he was stepping up to be he was one of our best receivers already this year. You feel me? So for him to go down in that fashion and that type of game, it kind of hurt. But you know, people got to step up. You know, somebody got to have to step up. Xavier Worthy gonna have to step up. Juju Smith-Schuster gonna have to step up. Scott Moore gonna have to step up. You know, Travis Kelce gonna have to step up. You feel me? Everybody gonna have to start doing a little better. I am glad that we did get Kareem Hunt back, and I feel like he had a real nice game opening. He had 12 carries, like 70 yards. He averaged like 4 yards a carry, so he gonna be big in a run and passing game for us too. So everybody just gotta step up at this point, unless Kansas City gonna go out there and probably make a move before the trade deadline over, or they gonna probably try to sign somebody. But we gonna see. Or they probably just try to stick it out because they know they got Pat Mahomes. But you know, we should see. But it's just salty that he had to go down like that in that type of fashion. Like, for your own quarterback to take you out for the whole season is just crazy. But you know, it wasn't intentionally, just trying to make a play. But you feel me? Wishes to him, and hopefully he get a speedy recovery, because we gonna be for sure missing him in the season. So make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe too. So Cam Newton, Joe. Now Cam, you my boy. You know, Cam, my boy. You feel me? I know, but you can't be doing what you just did the other day, bro. You making yourself look like a goofy, bro. For real. You making yourself look like a clown. Like, you can't be going out there and being like, oh yeah, Shedeur Sanders ain't playing nobody, and this, that, and the third, and then trying to go and shake a motherfucking hand. Like, you ain't just talk about them on your show. Like, you feel me? Even if you probably ain't meaning it intentionally, you know how people gonna tell you was once a player, so why would you try to talk down on another player? Shorty at that, you feel me, that's coming up. You should be doing nothing but praising him, even if they trying to compare him to you. You feel me? Even though we know, like, he can't really do what you did physically, but like, just accept it. You feel me? That you should look at that like that's something great. You feel me? And up top him for that. You feel me? Don't try to. Man, he ain't played nobody, cause like, to be honest, like, he had this run at Auburn and he beat a lot of good teams, but like I don't think he really played no. He ain't really played no like top quarterbacks like that. That was like, you feel me? I think only people he probably played was like, if I'm right, it's like Matthew Stafford. I think that's probably about it. He didn't get to play against no Sam Bradford, nobody them like that when he was in college. So like, your track list of teams that you beat was nice, but that's because you played at Auburn. You feel me? So it's like they schedule gonna be way tougher than Colorado. But like, you can't put down what he been doing, man. Last year he was like, what, top quarterback in passing yards and touchdowns. His first season in the FBS, and his last year, this year, he's still top 5, top 3 in college football right now. So it's like, don't try to put down what he's doing just because he's doing it at Colorado. Remember, Colorado just won nothing. Now they the biggest team in the nation right now. Even if they ain't winning those national championships. So you gotta acknowledge that and don't try to, you feel me, go shake his hand after you just said something like that unless you already cleared it up with him. You feel me? But yeah, man, you making yourself look bad, Joe. People, I said that before. You like the older people, you just gotta embrace the younger people. If you don't want them to be disrespectful and disrespecting the old people and stuff like that, y'all gotta learn how to embrace them. You feel me? Like, you can talk about their game and stuff like that, but don't try to over put it down like, oh, he ain't playing nobody when he really is playing somebody, because Colorado wasn't nobody. He beat Baylor. He done beat Nebraska. You feel me? Them teams that team haven't beat in a while. So you gotta get that to him. You feel me? Especially if that team ain't done nothing in a while. They beat Colorado State. They rival. You feel me? Like, that type of shit matter. No matter who looking at it or how you look at it, that shit matter. And the type of fashion that he beating these teams in. You feel me? He putting up the numbers. He putting up the scores. You feel me? It ain't like he just out there doing anything. No, he out there showing that like he can compete and that he can compete at a high level. So you just gotta acknowledge that, man. So you can't be out here trying to shake motherfuckers' hands after you talk down on them and think they gonna be cool with that shit, bro. And another person I want to talk about too, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe on this too. But another person I want to talk about too is Richard Sherman. You feel me? Another person that as when I was playing football in high school, I looked up to Richard Sherman when he played. You feel me? Because he also played wide receiver and he played corner. So you know, he kind of credible on both sides. You feel me? So, but the way he said like Travis Hunter receiving skills is kind of bland, I don't really think that is true. I feel like he got great football skills, especially when it come down to catching the ball in traffic at that too, cause he do catch the ball in traffic. I feel like he good at high pointing the ball at his highest point and going to go get it. You feel me? And then on top of that, what he can do after he catch the ball is just special. You feel me? He gonna eat up them rack yards. So trying to call him a bland receiver, I don't really think that's true. I feel like he one of the best receivers in college football right now. You seeing it, cause was out of 5 out of 6 games or 4 out of 5 games, he done hit over 100 yards and a touchdown in every game of the season. So that lets you know that he eating up the man defense, press, zone, the zone blitzes, whatever you doing. If Shedeur Sanders drop back and he throwing the ball to Travis Hunter, he's going to catch the ball open, covered, whatever. And you've been seeing that. So his receiving skills definitely ain't bland. They really is damn near elite, for real. Like his ball skills damn near elite. And then you turn and look on the DB side, but everybody's starting to say the same thing I did too. I said that if he go to the league, he should play DB instead of wide receiver. You feel me? If he could play both, then play both. But I feel like his talent gonna be shown more on the defensive side of the ball, because just the same way I explain his skills on offense, on defense, that's like top tier, especially when you can catch like a wide receiver. You know, a lot of people play DB because you can't catch like wide receivers. You feel me? That's why they turn you to cornerbacks. Well, that's what they say. But for him to be catching the ball like that, and for him to be playing DB like that, going up against a receiver, that receiver gonna think twice, and the quarterback gonna think twice about throwing that ball too. So I feel like it's really like a coin toss right now, because you just see him, all the snaps he playing, he look like he don't get tired out there. You feel me? Like, so you gotta it's really like a coin toss. You feel me? Like, is he gonna play DB? Is he gonna play receiver? You feel me? I was watching Shannon Sharp's show, and he Prime said, he was like, man, either way it goes, if you got him on offense, you're gonna look like a crazy coach because he ain't playing defense. And if he playing defense, you're gonna look like a crazy coach because he ain't playing offense. You feel me? So it's gonna be like, you gotta be able to, whoever get him in the draft, you gotta be able to like maximize his skills at either DB and receiver, or you gotta probably throw in some like special teams in there for something. He gotta be able to touch the ball. He gotta be able to touch the ball, and I feel like he gotta be in on defense for you. He got to. It don't matter if it's nickel or it's outside, or he probably can be like a honey badger. He can play the nickel. He could play the low safety for you probably. You never know. You feel me? Look at Cal Hamilton over in at Baltimore. You feel me? He much taller, but they got the kind of built frame. They kind of built kind of same. So like, you never know. It's a coin toss, but I feel like his game definitely ain't bland. It's definitely elite, and he need to acknowledge that. And he probably after watching that last game, he probably gonna change his words, but we'll see though. Alright, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe too, man. So another thing I want to get into, Joe, Joe, I don't know if y'all caught that Alabama versus Georgia game, crazy game, right? But the person I really want to talk about is not Jalen Monroe, but shouts out to Jalen Monroe. He had another big game. You feel me? I see why he staying up there in the Heisman list, but the receiver Ryan Williams, Joe, he just doing shit just crazy. Like what he did on that final score in that game, I ain't never seen no shit like that. And he only 17. Like he only 17. Like if I'm a motherfucking NFL team, I'm circling him right now. Right now I'm circling him, putting him on my draft board for what, 2027. I think he gonna come out. 2026, matter of fact. Probably 2026. You feel me? He gonna probably come out, but he's special. Like he's special. His route running, nice. His football skills, nice. You feel me? Rat after he catch the ball, what he do afterwards, like over that shit, like man, sure, like he nice. Like motherfuckers need to keep an eye out for him. I think he gonna probably make All-American this year. You feel me? As a freshman, true freshman. You feel me? And he just doing big things right now for Alabama. I think Alabama lucky to have him, even though he probably the youngest person on that offense. Well, as far as receivers, they lucky to have him for sure. Cause I don't think they would have even threw that ball to nobody else in that situation. Like that was just a fuck it, I know he down that type throw. That's how you know he like the best receiver on the team. Like for the quarterback to just drop back and be like, fuck it, Ryan Williams somewhere down there, and throw that bitch up and he catch it, like come back. Like man, that shit was just crazy. If y'all ain't seen that play, y'all need to go back and see that play, Joe. Like for sure that shit was like the best play of the whole game. Even though Georgia stuck it out and came back, but like I ain't gonna lie, that's just stood out from everything. You would think that was like the first play of the game or something, the way they went up. But shouts out to Alabama though, and shouts out to Ryan Williams. He nice, and I feel like he only gonna keep getting better. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe too. So another thing I want to talk about, I know everybody's seen Media Day for the NBA. You feel me? Bronny James and LeBron sporting that, man. That shit, I ain't gonna lie, that shit, I can't wait to see that shit, Joe. Cause like this shit ain't happening in sports since baseball when the Griffeys did it. You feel me? I wasn't born then to see Ken Griffey Jr. and his daddy play together, but I bet that shit was just something to see, cause that ain't something you get to see all the time in sports. You feel me? A daddy get to play with his son. You feel me? So I just want to see how that's gonna look. I want to see how the Lakers gonna look. But big shouts out to Bronny. I'm proud of him though, getting to the league though, overcoming that the heart problems he was going through and stuff. But Memphis Grizzlies, our starting five. I feel like our starting five look real nice. Jaren Jackson, Ja Morant, Desmond Baines, Zach Edey, and Marcus Smart. And I feel like we gonna come out the gate strong. We're gonna be a top seed in the West. And I'm saying this, you feel me? So make sure if I'm wrong, make sure y'all run it back on me. But I feel like we're gonna have a top 5 defense too, just because if everybody on Memphis can stay healthy, we gonna play some good defense. You know Jaren Jackson gonna get his blocks and his steals. You know Ja Morant gonna get his steals and his blocks. We know what Marcus Smart is. He already a defensive player of the year. We know what he gonna do. Desmond Baines, he ain't no slouch. He ain't no pushover either. And then the big man, Zach Edey, 7'4". I feel like he just gonna really protect the rim. I feel like as Memphis, that's the only thing they was really ever missing was a real big man. You know, they got Jaren Jackson Jr., but he's not the center. He more of a real power forward, you feel me? But they experimented with him at that, but yeah, since Steven Adams been gone, we ain't really had no real center. And then at that, we got a center with real height, 7'4", so it's gonna be real tough trying to get to that rim and trying to dunk on him. So I feel like our defense gonna be much better. I feel like Ja Morant gonna come out. I feel like he got a chip on his shoulder because he want everybody forgetting about him. Everybody skipping over him, talking about other people and forgetting about him. I feel like he's gonna have a good season, MVP type season. I feel like he's gonna average a lot of good assists. You feel me? So that's one of my teams I look forward to seeing this season is Memphis Grizzlies for sure. My boy LaMelo, I hope he all the way healthy this year. I was kind of mad that he got hurt last year and it was his ankle again. I knew they shouldn't put him out there, but I seen them on media today. Hopefully he's gonna be ready for the first game. I'm ready to see him get back out there and try to push that Charlotte team to at least get to the playoffs, Joe. Cause they made it to a play-in a couple of years ago, so I know they can. That East kind of open right now. It's full of young teams, a lot of young people, and I feel like Charlotte can make a push. If LaMelo Ball can stay healthy, Charlotte can definitely have a push with Brandon Miller and Miles Bridges over there. I almost forgot about it. And with Miles Bridges over there, I feel like they can really make a run in the East. Probably a low seed, 8th, 7th seed, but I feel like they can make a push and get themselves into the playoffs. And if y'all didn't just see the crazy trade that happened between Minnesota and New York with Karl Anthony Towns going over to New York and Steven Denzel going over to Minnesota. You feel me? To be honest, I feel like Minnesota won that trade because they know who they got coming in, and then on top of Julius Randle and DiVincenzo and Rob Dillingham, like, and then Naj Reid, I feel like he gonna have a bigger role with the team this year. I feel like they kind of won that deal more than New York. Not to put Karl Anthony Towns down, but I said it. Everybody was saying it. Like if Minnesota really wanted to make a push, they had to trade one of the big men because you can't have two of those big men. I feel like and they made one of the right decisions. They let go of Karl Anthony Towns, and I feel like he gonna do the same thing he did with Minnesota before he did for New York. You feel me? Unless they gonna Tom Thibodeau, they coach. I don't think. Well, he was their coach too in Minnesota, but still, even then, Karl Anthony Towns really wasn't no top defender, so he know he gonna get. So we gonna see what's gonna go happen. I don't really think New York gonna. I say first round they gonna get bounced out, but we'll see. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe too. So another thing I want to talk about too is AJ Wilson and the Aces. So if y'all was watching the last week, if y'all watched the last episode, if y'all watched the last episode, y'all seen that I said that the toughest opponent for the Aces is gonna be Liberty, and right now Liberty is leading them 2-0 right now, and they on the verge of getting put out the playoffs. When we was just talking about Aja Wilson, she just won an MVP, unanimous MVP. So I'm really wanting to see, like, I want to know what's kind of going on with the team right now, because to be down 2-0, even though I know that shouts out to Sabrina, she having that play for the Liberty, she having a major run right now in the playoffs right now with what they said 4th consecutive game with like 20 plus points and like 5 plus assists. So right now she definitely a problem right now for the Aces, but I'm trying to see, even though the game's been kind of close, I'm trying to see like what is it they need to get over the hump, because they playing good basketball. I don't know if they just getting into their rhythm too late, and once it's too late, because a team like Liberty, you've been seeing all season, if Liberty get the ups on that team early on in the game, it's going to be hard to come back from. So I'm trying to really see like what's going on with this Aces team right now, because I know if they lose, we already know who all the smoke gonna go to. It's gonna go to Aja Wilson, because she is the MVP of the league. She just broke these records, and they gonna be wondering like, man, with that extra effort at to push your team to last to the end, because to be losing in the fashion they did, the last game they lost by 4. Like, it always come down to some key plays. So either I feel like the next game Tuesday, I really feel like they need to lock in. They need to lock in and try to save their season right now and try to make a run. Cause I thought they was gonna. I had them going to the championship, but right now, shit, I need to probably stop talking about them before they get put out. But yeah, I feel like Tuesday gonna probably be a good game. I'm gonna over tune into the game Tuesday because I want to see the Aces come back and win and tie the series up and take it to a final game so they can go to the championship or something. You feel me? But I definitely said Liberty gonna be a tough team. They've been a tough team all year with Sabrina and I'm trying to think of the other lady name right now. Let me see. I'm gonna see right now for y'all. Cause she a former MVP herself too. So we can't forget about her. Sabrina. Brianna Stewart, that's her name. Brianna Stewart, she been on a hell of a run. 20 points a game, 8.5 rebounds, and 3.5 assists. My bad, it took me a little minute to find her name. I knew her name, but I just wanted to make sure I got it right. But Brianna Stewart also on that team with Sabrina and New York Liberty. They've been playing good basketball all season. I knew they was going to be, not even just for the Aces, they were going to be the toughest team for anybody who was going to go up against them. And they showing that right now. They playing good basketball from regular season and it's transitioning over into the playoffs. So Tuesday gonna be a real good game. I want to see what's gonna really happen. But you know, leave a comment and let me know who y'all think. Let me know who y'all think gonna win Tuesday game against the Aces versus the Liberty. Is it gonna be the Aces or y'all got Liberty? You feel me? And who need to step up for the Aces and help Adrian Wilson out so they can at least get a 1-game win. You gotta win at least 1 game. You can't get swept and you the MVP. You know? So we're gonna see what's gonna happen. Make sure y'all just leave a comment and let me know. Yo, so yeah man, we done talked about everything we done gonna talk about today, you feel me? I'm finna get ready and tune in into this Thursday night football and see if the Atlanta Falcons gonna really beat the Buccaneers, so y'all can go back to the video and say I'm right again, because I've been right for the last couple of weeks, you know. But this is another episode of Great Conversation with me, your boy Turbo, and my boy TJ behind the camera. You feel me? Remember, add me on Instagram at DMG Turbo, no underscore for y'all though. I got Facebook. Add me on Facebook at John Morant. I told y'all I'm gonna leave my gamer tag dropped in the comments. Play me at NCAA, 2K, Madden, whatever. You know, hit me up. But this is another episode. Fuck with us, Joe.